Hi there, my name's James and welcome to R&R, the show where I react to and review some of the latest and greatest music videos. Today I'm going to be checking out Idol by Yoasobi. Please forgive me if I got that pronunciation wrong or if the Google Translate got the track name wrong. So this is an artist that I have no information on, so before we get into it, I'd like to do a little bit of research. Yoasobi is a Japanese music super duo formed in 2019 by Sony Music Entertainment Japan. Composed of Vocaloid producer Ayase and singer-songwriter Ikuru, represented by the slogan, "Novel into Music." That sounds interesting. The duo has originally released songs based on selected short stories posted on monogatari.com, a social media about creative writing and illustrations operated by their label, which later are also from various media like stories written by professional authors, books, letters, and plays. Interesting. That has really piqued my interest. I am very excited to get stuck into this one. Let's go.
無敵の笑顔でラスメディア知りたいその秘密ミステリアス抜けてるとこさえ彼女のエリア完璧で嘘つきな君は天才的なアイドル様今日何食べた好きな本は遊びに行くならどこに行くの何も食べてないそれは内緒何を聞かれてものらりくらりそう淡々とだけどさんさんと味噌で見えない秘密は蜜の味あれもないないないこれもないないない好きなタイプは相手はさ答えて誰
Nice. Big electronic track, gets straight into it from the get-go. That intro, that really big, stabbing, percussive synthesizer mixed in with those drums just hitting super hard. Obviously, being in Japanese, I have no understanding of what the song's about, what the lyrics about, but I do hope that because they are writing songs inspired by short stories and that sort of thing, that the music video will give me some insight into what the song's about. So far, I also really like the aesthetic. You know, we get that anime style animation, but there's also a couple of different styles of animation as well. I guess different artistic interpretations of the sort of main character that we're getting. They're not too different that it sort of throws me off, that it feels like it's disjointed. They're still, you know, the color grading's still the same. The palette that they've gone with is those sort of connecting points, which really helps. So, but so far as for story, I'm not really picking up on anything.
お好きになることなんて私わからなくてさ嘘か本当か知り得ないそんな言葉にまた一人落ちるまた好きにさせる
I do really like when this style of music, the Japanese electronic music, really takes hold and gets creative with the bass lines. Sometimes in this sort of music, bass lines can be overlooked or underappreciated, where definitely here we get that really big sort of funky bass line, but there's a lot of interesting runs, some jazzy elements to it, which is pretty cool.
誰もが目を奪われてく君は完璧で究極のアイドル金輪際現れない一番星の生まれ変わりその笑顔で愛してるで誰も彼も虜にしていくその瞳がその言葉が嘘でもそれは完全な愛
Bit of a change up there for what we're seeing on screen. it moves, I guess, well, we had that sort of pre-chorus section, which had the big love heart and the two characters on screen. I'm not sure if they're the same person, just in different outfits, or if they are sisters, twins, something like that. But then it shifted into that chorus section where now there's this live performance element. We get the bunny character, or maybe it might be someone in a bunny costume, which is interesting and very different, takes a bit of a turn. But the chorus itself is really nice. It's big, there's lots of energy. Again, kind of hard to tell what's going on within the lyrics, but the overall feel and the vibe is really cool. I like it.
あの子は特別です。我々は花からおまけです。お星様の引き立て役 B です。すべてがあの子のおかげなわけない。しょらくさい妬み嫉妬なんてないわけがない。これはネタじゃないからこそ許せない。完璧じゃない君じゃ許せない。自分も許せない。誰よりも強い君以外は認めない。誰も
That was a nice little dark twist there for that verse or bridging section. I really like the production on the vocals in there was really, really cool. Get this sort of saturated but almost sort of bit crushed effect. The vocals don't seem to be center either. They seem to be hard panned, which was sort of just added to that kind of uneasiness to that section and a bit of a darkness. That was really cool. And again, we sort of get that shown on screen. The colors are much more subdued. There's much more black and reds, deep reds. But again, kind of the story, not quite sure what's going on there.
信じ崇めてるまさに最強で無敵のアイドル弱点なんて見当たらない一番ボスをやっと知ってる弱いとこなんて見せちゃダメダメ知りたくないとこは見せずに唯一無二じゃなくちゃいやいやそれこそ本物の愛得意の笑顔で沸かすメディア隠しきるこの秘密だけは愛してるって嘘で積むキャリアこれこそ私なりの愛だ流れる汗も綺麗なアクアルビーを隠したこのまぶた歌い踊り舞う私はマリアそう嘘はとびきりの愛だ
What a big sort of epic bridging section. And again, it sort of takes a bit of a twist down a road that I wasn't expecting to go. But then that sort of chorus section before it, you know, that's where we get a bit more of information on the story of what's going on. So we do get sort of confirmation that it's not a bunny character, there's someone in there, and it does seem to be our lead character, our main character. And it seems to be a sort of reflecting on the past kind of moment, and maybe sort of this darkness or this turns of darkness as sort of like resentment or feelings of shamefulness, maybe that you know, the character wasn't really happy playing the rabbit, the bunny rabbit sort of thing. Interesting. But yeah, that really big bridge section, that was cool. I really liked the snare drum. That really helped sell the section and just transformed it into something different. But again, we get those sort of big stabbing synthesizers as well. And that the rhythmical performance was pretty cool.
誰かに愛されたことも誰かのことを愛したこともないそんな私の嘘がいつか本当になることいつかきっと全部手に入れる私はそう欲張りなアイドルとしたいでみんなのことちゃんと愛したいから今日も嘘をつくのこの言葉がいつか本当になる日を願ってそれでもまた君と君にだけは言えずにいたけどああやっと言えたこれは絶対嘘じゃない愛してる
So we get that final chorus there, which I kind of feel did confirm my suspicions regarding the story elements. You know, we get that main character now on stage doing those same movements, but in her own skin, her own costume, rather than in the bunny costume. So that was interesting. I think that's kind of where the story went. The only thing that sort of threw me a bit was the male character and the other female character with the blonde hair. I have a feeling that may be representing the two members of Yoasobi, but not 100% sure there. And then as for the music, we get a few more little twists and turns, but the song definitely went on this bit of a journey. There's that moment where dynamically everything sort of drops down. There's just the nice, very virtuosity style piano being played and the vocal on top, and then everything gets built back up for that final chorus. And then we end off with some credits, which I always really enjoy, although obviously I don't know how to speak or how to read the kanji here or speak Japanese, but I do really like that element of having credits at the end of a music video. You know, it just shows respect for all of the people involved, particularly in this style where there's a lot of animation going on. So it's nice to see all those people being represented for all the hard work put in to put it all together. So that's it for me in this one. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys think I missed anything, or if this was a bad take, or if there's any other songs from this musical duo that I should check out. I think I really like the idea of creating songs from short stories, tales, books, poems, things like that. So I think I will go and check out a few more of their songs to see if it's something I really enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out some of my other videos, and make sure you use that comment section as a space for community discussion. And you'll see me in the next video.